on because you guys are so fucking irritating. But even more irritating than you guys is the motherfucking voice of God technology shit, whatever the fuck it is that's saying every time you I already explained to you time after time after time. I don't give a fuck with everybody. If you wanted something to happen, it already would. I'm the only one who could fuck my shit up, and I'm not going to go and give you an angry black woman voice file where I'm screaming in the hallway. We watch it. We'll all watch it together. So, if you're gonna try to get me to react, I'm gonna make sure we have it on a live, so you can see exactly what it is that I'm reacting to. So you can see, so America, so the world can see what it's like being a targeted individual, what it's like being set up in whatever SLDS program, whatever ATF wants to fucking do to you. You can see how they try to pick and choose their criminals. Because once you realize somebody has become a ward of the state, then the state uses you as a state criminal. But I have a feeling, and it's my feeling, that there's members of the state who don't like criminals, who thought that they could turn me into a fraudster, and I'm not. So instead now, we're going after the fraudsters. That's why everybody keeps getting caught, because they're like, fuck, we can't fucking arrest her. We just found out 10 more of our people are fucked up. Watch me do my dishes, okay? I should put on pants. I'm not wearing pants right now. I don't want to get a violation. So I'll let you enjoy my kitchen. That's not that nasty. Despite living here 11 years and them never fucking dealing with my sink. One day I came in and they had peeled the caulk off, and I complained to the on-site manager, like, it looks like somebody took the caulking off my sink. He's like, oh yeah, mine's like that too. Why don't you get it fixed? You're the manager. Wrong pants to wear, not these. These are not me. This might make it my older situation. And then it's hard to find pants, shit. We're gonna wear these and hope that they're not moldy. Should I put the black light on them? I could put the black light on them, but they look alright. Do you see any spots that look moldy? No, it's hard to tell on black clothes. Maybe right there. What's that? It's a little fuzzy. Nope. Maybe. Who knows? Who cares? I'm going to put these on so that when I wash my dishes, you're not just looking at my booty. Right now it's a little warm in my kitchen because I have the oven on while I bake away my silica. Since you guys wanted to everybody follow me in here. Right? It feels like the voice of God got mad when I turned my camera off, so fuck you. Watch me clean my kitchen some more. If you want to see what I use as a sponge, it's dry, completely dry, because I hang it on top of the sink so that I don't have a bunch of motherfucking nasty smelly dishes and stuff. That's dust on there. Maybe it's mold, who knows? We're gonna have it tested. Just a little squirt of soap that is a personal concoction. It's bleach soap. Okay. Oops. I don't put things in my sink, so if you see stuff on my counter, it's because I know if I put it in the sink, I'm not gonna wash it. So instead, I do it's annoying to have all this shit on the counter, and it makes me wash my dishes. So you can watch me wash them. Wash my dishes. Wash my dishes. And my kitchen looks a little crazy right now because the stuff that I normally have in my oven is just on top of my toaster oven because I'm using the oven to dry the beets. The reason I'm using my oven is because it's not convection. I don't believe it's convection. So it's not making the silica just fly around the kitchen like that. So also, it's nice to record in here for continuity because I don't know what they're going to try to come and do in here tomorrow. So I want to make sure that if we're seeing bugs, we're seeing them together, not after they come in here. If we are seeing more moldy spots appear, we're seeing them together, not after they come in here for their inspection. Right? Is that clean? Is that clean enough? There's still a bubble on there. I'm going to keep washing. Okay. And please note, I'm using warm water right now to rinse this. Not necessarily hot because it's just, this is just from today. It's not, from a couple hours ago. It's nothing stuck on here. My drying mat is made of, here, we'll look at it. It's made of diatomaceous earth. So it dries my stuff extra quick so it's not moldy problems going on. I wash the gaskets. I don't know about you, if you wash your gaskets. I wash mine. What else? Still washing the cup out with fresh water, not in a little bucket. That's nasty. I don't know who does that. Mommy. I don't put the sponge down just on the sink because I don't know what germs have hit my counter. So my sponge just goes onto whatever dish I'm washing next while I rinse out the one from before. I use mostly wide mouth mason jars. Because you could put your whole hand in there and wash it really good. Right? This is also from this morning. I had a double coffee. I'm about to make some more. So, this was the dishes I didn't get to wash immediately right after. Because I took my lunch and then you guys were being funny. I think I'm going to also wash my stove just so that they're not like, ew. Just so it makes it look better than everybody else's shit. It's not bad. I'll show you before and after. Don't worry. So. I want to show you everything. Since you want to voice of God me to fucking death. Right? Whose idea was this? That's really what I'm trying to get to the bottom of. Whose idea? Who is the biggest crook? Who's the biggest criminal who thought they were going to use me and my intelligence? Right? Like, whose idea? I know my sister had something to do with it. Pretty sure. And if not, they definitely made it look like she did. That's what all the 1122 was. I got motherfucking keyworded 1122 for the longest time. If you know, you know. Okay. So, this is the lid that I put on my second coffee while I drink my first coffee so that I'm not getting mold spores in my coffee. Right? Look at, look at, look at. This is my juicy drink cup. I had a nice juicy drink with ice in it today. Yesterday. Because it seems that my cleanliness has been in question. So now I'm just making sure there's no more fucking questions. Have you ever started something that you didn't want to finish? Not me. I really can't say. Even if I fall asleep in the middle of something, I'm gonna finish it. Okay. So that lid looks like I could drink off of it again. I got off any debris. I scrubbed the little gasket. We're going to give it a sniff test to make sure the gasket's not stinky. Nope, smells pretty good and clean to me. I'm going to put this on its side because I don't want the base of it to touch flat on the counter, because I don't want germs, because my drink's going to touch here today. I don't want any germs that have landed on my counter to, you know what I'm saying? And now we're washing the cup. Oh my gosh, I love this for you. Keep fucking with people, huh? What's that over there? I can't wait to get over there and clean. Here, let me see. Is that something I don't recognize? Oh, it's a shadow. Ha! Alright. So. I wouldn't be able to do this without the air conditioner, so thank you for that. I wouldn't be able to do any of this if I didn't have to get forced to get an air conditioner. Right? Because it would be too hot, I would just want to go to sleep. It would be too hot, I would just want to go to sleep, and that would be that. Okay. Cup, it looks clean, right? It's clean. Alright. So this one, iffy. Not the knife, the cup, because I use this cup for silica. So I may want to just dedicate this whole cup just to silica. So I think that's what I'm going to do. And I'm not going to use this sponge on it. I'm just going to rinse it. Okay. Because I don't want to cross-contaminate it. And the way I'm going to prevent cross-contamination, because I don't know, the silica is not, I don't think it's food-safe silica. I just got regular ass fucking put it in your closet silica. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to mark this with an acrylic marker so that I don't risk drinking out of a silica cup. Silica, bitch. And then I'm going to leave it on the counter for a little bit longer while I do the rest of these things. So this is a Lowe's bucket. I vinegar rinsed it. I don't see any debris in it. I'm not going to use my sponge for this. I'm just going to put more soap in it and I'm going to wash it. I don't eat out of this. My sponge is only for dishes that I eat off of. Like, no. No, I used to have a separate cloth. I just wash my cat's dish by hand. I probably could get her own sponge. Not sponge, her own washi cloth, but I haven't. I just wash it by hand until I can feel there's no more shit on it. Well, I don't mix my food and her food. I don't mix those things. You guys are crazy. Okay. This I feel is adequately clean. I'm not even gonna put it on my drying rack because it doesn't deserve a space there. I will put it on this diatomaceous earth coaster so it can dry itself off. What is next? There's some things I don't really care to touch right now. They give me the ick. Um, we're gonna do just a little look see so you can see. This is my stove. That's the dirtiest it's been in a while. I'm gonna clean that. It's dirty like that from the last time I cooked lobster. The water overflowed. I'm gonna clean it. Take 2 seconds. I have the canister upside down because I don't want mold spores falling into my coffee cup. Nor do I want roaches crawling in there, and I think that actually helps keep both out. These are dishes that are clean, that I don't really have a place to put them. The stuff that I use pretty regularly, like the stick to my smoothie maker. I might make a smoothie right now. This is my dishes. I use anodized dishes, so it don't have no fucking no motherfucking shit. You know, like I don't want none of your fucking shit in my shit, and that's it. That is, I think that used to be like a closet rod back there, and it's just there now. Oh, that's my old shower curtain. That's what it is. That's my old shower curtain rod, and I got a new one that's metal. So that's just been there for a minute. Um, that's more shit. It's more shit. Vinegar. 2 bottles of vinegar. Both are empty. Almost one's almost empty. The other one's empty and is now used to drain the water from my air conditioner. Here's all my mops and brooms and shit in case you think I don't use them. That spot on the wall, most likely from the trash can, but we might get it tested for mold. What I think is mold, though, is like this right here. The thing on the ground, that's lemongrass. That's a little lemongrass thing. I have to clean up in this area, probably, but this is where there's mold. This is shit. Some of that spilled coffee. That's like the messiest part of my kitchen, probably. Um, Anything on the floor, if it's a white powder, that's diatomaceous earth. Uh, what else? This one, I told you already about this one. I didn't give it to my friend because I got it as a wedding gift, and I didn't give it to her. Um, let's go to the other side of the kitchen. Do you want to see? This is the stuff. These pulled out of a drawer. I don't even care to wash them necessarily. I think I might just throw those away. There's one hydro flask lid. I haven't used a hydro flask in a minute. Might throw that away. These would normally be in my oven, but my oven is in use right now. In case you want to see. Full cabinet search. We already did this though, right? We looked at my dishes and shit. I told you not much plastic. I don't use those. That's to-go cups. Those are paintbrush cups, experiment cups, whatever you want. And then there's my storage Tupperwares and shit. So like, it's no bugs in here. If you see a bug, I'll be surprised. In my cabinet, I'll be really fucking surprised. So I keep these closed. These don't have too much mold or anything, I don't think. Right? What else? You want to see this one? The olive oil, this may be rancid because I got it at Costco and I don't use it enough. I still use it, but it may be rancid. That's broke. I'm broke. I am. I don't think I could justify. That might be mold. If you want to get a close-up look, that might be mold. That's why I haven't cleaned it. Because if I wasn't told by the county to wait, I would have cleaned this shit already. Any fucking dot I see, I would have cleaned that shit already. So here, let's look at this one. This my shit. More shit. I need to clean these though. Because that's like honey and stuff that I spilled. I probably could clean. I probably should line that shelf. But do you see? It's nothing really moving in there, right? It's nothing too bad, no? Okay. This like my cacao, my coffee, my peanut butter, my green tea. Who's the fucking nasty one, huh? Who's fucking nasty? This nasty. Oh, shoes. I'll show you. This dirty right here. Here, let me show those no bugs. It's just a little bit of silicone on the ground. This is the dirtiest part of my kitchen. That's Waterloo. That's my juicy drink. Another bottle of vinegar, diatomaceous earth hair gel. I don't know why the hair gel's here. I probably could throw that away because I don't know if I'm going to use it. I was supposed to soak my feet in apple cider vinegar. I haven't done it. This was in my sink the last time it overflowed. I'll never use that again because it was sewage water in there. I could probably throw that away. What else? It's like different utensils. The white powder is diatomaceous earth. That makes sure bugs don't, if they want to go underneath my stove, they are welcome to, but they're not going to make it out. The shoes are in here because there was one roach in my whole apartment that was in the box that these shoes were in. I want to wash these shoes off because I feel there may be mold spores on them, despite them being in a box, because on my Gucci slippers, on my Gucci shoes, there was mold spores. Diatomaceous earth mat so that if I spill water, it's not spilling. The stain on this mat, I spilled ink on it, but the stain's already gone away. My sink is dirty, but it's not that dirty. I haven't cleaned it in a minute. That is even dirtier. I need to clean this one for sure. In here, I used to have a kryptonite jar, and that was a jar that just sat in my sink because it's awkward size. I didn't know what to do with it. It's gone now. So what I need to do, I need to go in and scrub my sink, and that's probably the messiest I am. Now let's go look at more stuff, okay? That's mold in there. How do I know? Because I put a paper towel with vinegar on top of it. I just let it sit. I didn't scrub anything, and half of it went away. I cleaned this out with a wet paper towel because it used to be all over the fan and all over that shit. But what this is a water distiller, if you don't know. This is how I make clean water. If you don't know, because I'm so nasty. That's all my shit. Bugs don't seem to go in here. They don't seem to go in here. I can still make bread. I still have sugar. I still got egg noodles. I gotta clean this off. I don't really want any of this stuff there. That's dust. It's been there long enough. I could get rid of that. We're doing the whole tour, okay? I use this. I use that on occasion. The beer is here because I'm supposed to make bread with it. What else? We can do the rest of the kitchen later, but I just want you to know I'm not that nasty. I don't think I'm that nasty. Here, let's make a morning drink with me. Since we're up so early, I'm supposed to start work right now. Oh, I gotta clean this table up. This is little Japanese bread snacks. So tasty. So tasty. The Ziploc bag seems to be doing just fine. I don't see mold on the food. It's preserved pretty well. This one I know is still good for sure. I could probably still eat this one even though it's been open a week. That is the sound of an almost empty Tupperware that used to have a bunch of hair stuff in it. I'm going to put the bready stuff up here on top of the fridge. I just cleaned on top of the fridge, so I got rid of as much of the paper towel dusties as I could. This also used to drain my air conditioner. I drain the air conditioner before the code comes on because if you don't, that's a good place for flies and mosquitoes to start laying eggs and breeding and shit. I don't want that. Vinegar is over here because my oven's on right now. Otherwise, this would be hanging from my oven. These are silica containers that will get filled as soon as my oven's done. We're almost done here. I'm moving this little this is my fan because the air conditioner doesn't always reach in here. I cleaned the black mold. There's still a little bit, but I cleaned most of the black. Oh, we could do a close up. If you want to see what black mold looks like, here's a close up. When it's in your fan, can you see that on the blades right there? Like right up, I can't show you, right here in this area. If you look closely, your fan should not have motherfucking black dust on it. That's mold. But it's too hot. I gotta turn it on. So Right? How many people out there don't fucking know what mold looks like? A lot of you guys don't. This is a little cup I just washed, diatomaceous earth coaster. Put that over here. I have an anti-slip mat, which I think is more problematic than helpful because I don't necessarily care to use it. And I think that this will eventually start growing mold, so I don't know where to put this. Let me be right back. We could put it in the trash, maybe. I might put that in the trash, I think. Almost, kitty. Let me get the coffee, and then I do your thingy, okay? I should do her shit first. It's okay. It's going to be okay. Her blankets are clean already. I just have to switch them out. Okay. This is an old coach receipt. I think I can throw this away now. But this is for, like, the only bag I have in here. $298. I got it 10 years ago, 12 years ago, 14 years ago. So, cost versus, 2012. Receipt's still good because humidity has always been controlled. But I think I'm gonna throw this away now. I know how much it was. I know I paid cash for it. That's the closest to, like, design I think you're gonna get. And I think that even has mold on it. So I don't care. That is for, if you want to know what it is, it's for a Coach Heritage bag. It's a square body one. Square, round, whatever you want to call it. I had this on top of my table because the table, it looks like it has mold and I'm not able to get it off. I just threw that away though. The table, I put the table by the sole plate that I think is broken, which is why I had to cover it with that thing, because I think the sole plate caused my table to have mold. What I mean by that, here, I'll show you. Table's light, I can lift it. But I also smoked weed, so that could just be resin from when I smoked weed. Used to. That's a folding table. I just folded it. Folded it. And I don't want to put it there. I put it over here. Try not to make things worse, you know? So it's like a sensitive area right there. What else is right here? My cat's food. And it's dated. All of her food gets transferred from the container, from the bag that it comes in, into a mason jar because I understand the situation in my apartment. Those were 2 batteries for my fans. I run the fans on batteries because the grid in here is kind of fucked up. Whatchamacallit, the batteries probably cost as much as the purse that I have. So if you're looking for stuff, like you're taking notes or whatever, the Ryobi batteries, like my collection of Ryobi batteries for my fans, is worth more than any fucking material item you're gonna get in here. It's probably the most, like, maybe some of the most expensive stuff I have in here. Just letting you know. Like, I don't know what it is that you're looking for. So, you shouldn't feel too bad about it. Right now, I just moved. Here, I'm going to show you right now. What's down here? It's kind of kryptonite-y area. It's like the area that I have trouble cleaning, but I'm going to clean it. So, I'll show it to you. Because we like doing befores and afters, because I'm not as dirty as you think I am. This is the main area. This is cat hair and dust, and it's from a week of not touching anything, partially because the county told me not to clean, but I'd clean this because I already have the mold evidence that I need right here. This is the mold evidence, so if the county has to come This is what I'm swabbing and sending to the lab. That and this right here. Like, it's not that bad, but it shouldn't be like this. And then right here, that. This is the absolute dirtiest part of my entire apartment. That's the sole plate that I believe is failing. Um, right? This is the part of my apartment I have not touched or cleaned. And then this is the ladder to my bunk bed. This is mold too. It's mold dust. And that's either just atmosphere or coming from the ground. That's like cat hair and dust mixed in. But yeah, my shit, oops. Make sure you get it. Make sure you get a good look. It's not supposed to be like that. This floor, you want to hear it? Right here. I think right here is about to break. You can see it. Watch it move. That's going to break. Come fix this shit. That's the reason. That's the reason. There's roaches in this wall. Almost positive. But they don't come fuck with me because the dehumidifier keeps it too fucking dry. I'm afraid of this blanket. I don't know what to do with it. I should have taken it to the laundromat when I had a chance. It's an electric blanket, though. I may just throw it away because I want to replace it. And then there's that behind the dehumidifier is a stack of Lego bricks. And then behind that is my cat's crate. And there's a plastic bag that's separating my bathroom just halfway from the living area because I'm not trying to just have all that shit blow around. So I hope you got a good look and a good idea of my situation. I would like for, I'm not gonna get it, but I don't have any problem telling you what I would like. I would like for the V2K to stop fucking themselves up. Right? So if you guys are gonna blame me, why is the wall like that? Huh. So I'm not too worried. I'm ready. This is another diatomaceous. I have like 20 of these. Diatomaceous coaster. Because if you use wood furniture and you don't use a coaster, that's why your shit's nasty. And then now we're gonna make the coffee. I don't really want to put the coffee on my cutting board. So here's how I'm gonna do it. The coffee machine. Oops. Gosh, shit. Gosh, I gotta put this over here. Not where it's too hot. Huh. Let's stand right here. You can do it. Okay. For my kettle. So, everybody, I can't hear you. I know everybody is not cleaner than me. I know it's at least one person out there that's way more fucking nasty than I am. At least one. So, my kettle. We'll do a close look, make sure there's no bugs on the inside. We don't see anything black that's growing. If it looks like boogers, like that looks like boogers on the, it came off easy, so it's not, that's not mold. Black mold looks like boogers. Try to make sure that doesn't fall off. My last one broke. This is how I store my distilled water after I make it. Then that's what all those water bottles on the top of the counter are. It's just empty distilled water bottles. I wish this was dry. I'm not gonna fuck with it too much though, because tap water, you never really know what's in the tap water. Right now, I just rinsed out my AeroPress because that's what I'm gonna use to make my coffee. With the tap, I'm gonna dry this one though, because this one I don't wash with soap. This one is just this is coffee, bitch. So it is what it is. And alright, the water's hot. It's not 200 degrees hot though. You need 200 degrees to really kill that shit. No, I'm not. Hey, if we were friends, so right now I'll tell you what voice of God is telling me. The voice of God is telling me that I'm fucking my case up. My case or their case? Not my case. Not my case. I just made sure that you guys aren't gonna walk in here and say that this shit isn't real. Anytime you guys get overly excited and try to tell me shit, I keep doing what I'm doing, because the only reason you guys get overly excited like that is when you don't want me to do something. Oh no, I have no more coffee. Oh, shit. I just tripped the power. I'll be back because I forgot my air conditioner's on. I don't know what they said. They said everybody thought something, something, something. I don't know. I don't care. I've never cared. Whenever you guys use that everybody shit, I've never been the one to care. We have more coffee still. This is more scariness. I didn't clean it. Coffee is like a scary thing. You just gotta. That's why when they say Vietnamese coffee is dirty, I'm like, bitch, do you know? I just don't care. Like, I don't think Vietnamese coffee is dirty. Have you seen how I drink my coffee? This is probably the nastiest thing that I did not. You're not supposed to though. Coffee, washing out coffee shit makes it taste worse. You just gotta deal with it. So my coffee grinder has like old ass motherfucking coffee beans in it. I don't care. Right? That could be mold on the top. Maybe. I don't know. Water's hot enough, but I gotta put the beans in. So hold on. Switch plugs. Fresh ground coffee. Maybe a little bit of mold. wonder, do we have to do this every day? Are you guys ever gonna shut up with your voice of God shit? We gotta do this every day. Okay, this is the only voice file you're gonna get then. Let's make coffee with Margie. I gotta make sure it's not a bug. I thought I just saw a bug. What's that? Oh, wouldn't that be something? Oh, oh. Right. We're looking for them together. We're gonna do bug hunting together. So now I put my coffee back in my thing. I have like 2 or 3 days worth of coffee in here. I thought I had more. Maybe you guys came in here and did something to it. You know how important coffee is to me, but green tea, I have green tea. Fucking with my coffee is not fucking with me. Acai is gonna be alright. Just sugar in general. Yeah, fucking with my coffee will never be it. Right? Checking, making sure we don't got no bugs in here. It's nice in here. Shit, it's nice in here. Walls are still white. There's no black dots on the walls. No, just on the door, on the door frame. This little marks. It's not really dust in my kitchen. My kitchen's one of the cleanest places in my apartment because I use it most often. It's not too much dust in here. Right. All right. Like, it's really easy. The top of my fridge is black. That's where I keep my paper towels. So every like 2 or 3 days, I really do have to clean that shit off. Maybe I don't do it every 2 or 3 days, but I notice it every 2 or 3 days. Like, damn, that's a lot of fucking paper towels. That's not mold. Most of that's paper towel shit. It comes off real easy. Comes off easy. It's not black. It's not gray. It's paper towels. But that's a good place for food for roaches and for the mold. Like if I leave the dust, if I were to leave the dust on top of my refrigerator, it would turn into a grimy fucking mold. But it doesn't. It just wipes off. Right? You gotta move everything up there. Don't forget to move everything. Just like on my stove right now as I clean it. Because you guys forced me to. You lured me here. So what I'm gonna do, I use a little bit of my coffee water to moisten down the stove. And then while I wait for that to get ready to clean, don't worry, I'm gonna show you an after. Don't worry, I'm going to show you the after. I try to do both things at once. So while my coffee is brewing, and since I have to hold this, since I don't have much counter space, I'll clean off my stove. Comes out real easy, even though I left it like 2 days too long. Well, really easy because it's porcelain. It's lovely. And then everybody got to clean their shit now. Alright. You guys already had your apartment inspections and shit, no? So we cleaned off the stove. It's almost done. One side at least. One-handed. Can you see me? There's no bugs, no fucking bug carcasses. You guys waiting to see a bug run through here? You won't. They only run through when I run the water. Just kidding. Sometimes. A little bit, just put that in the trash. Boom. stove's mostly clean. I got one more of those to do on this side. And maybe one more to do on the other side. Other side didn't get too dirty because I was cooking lobster on this side. That's just boil over. So. Yeah, look at my stove. I love it when I clean the stove. This is for people who thought I had a lot of money. No, I have way more time than I have money. So, you can tally up whatever it is in here that you think he's gonna get paid. Take all of it. Don't care. Imagine being a millionaire. The voice to skull right now is talking about Weinstock Mannion, if you want to know. I don't know how they know Weinstock Mannion. Could it be a conspiracy? Every time, why do I associate voice to skull with Weinstock Mannion? That's the only place I ever worked at that got named in a RICO complaint. At least that I know of. So would that make this witness intimidation? I don't know, but I do know around the time whenever they got a reply or have an answer, this shit goes off the fucking wall. As they continue to set people up in this building to harass me electronically. Now, I was getting ready to say before V2K very so rudely interrupted me and started speaking about Weinstock. I was getting ready to say, I don't know what it's like to be a millionaire. If you want to come watch my life for a day of my life, and then see if you can fuck it up. It's not much to fuck up here. It's already fucked. Right? I can put this back on now. I probably need to clean this up a little bit too. I'll get there. But if you want to see what the stove looks like now, I can do the other side too, but after I finish my coffee. Here. Ooh, looks so much better, doesn't it? Doesn't it? We'll do the other side. But my phone's gonna die, so I'm gonna get off of this now, and I gotta go do shit. But V2K you later.